Hello, people of Kabbalah again. We are here, the team as usual. Call me Click. And on my left, I have my co-hosts.
Beats of Uganda and...
Call me Liz Ishare.
Alright, and as you know, today we come up with this topic. Ibareta, fashion and streetwear. So, nyona baka hosts banje, tulikuzaka turi kugamba about how actually we see the fashion and the streetwear maybe around here in Kigezi and across the globe. We try to compare and see. And when I talk about fashion and streetwear, how these guys be wearing in the streets, how they be maybe trying to pull out the fashion around here in Kigezi. And when you see the people outside there, maybe in the city or outside the country, you are how is our fashion and how is the other fashion out there?
Now, generally, talk about fashion and the streetwear. This area, the hours, the region, Abanyakigezi, Vinejwale yabo no kujana bakampara Vinejwale yabo. Most of these things appearing in artists as a itwe eminyeto to shange twajangu we are copying this element of borrowing knowledge.
So actually,
top artists,
Baribara creating a trends, then we jump on them.
We are there jumping on the trend. I want to give you an example of this bad boy Kapeke
Yanose. As a Uganda mureba by the one ka pray boycott wa Uganda or pray boycott or mumanya.
Pray boycott ndete kuenda mumanya wa
mukora. Na wara jara yegyo bintu bihango biriyo na rebire fashion ya Kapeke.
Orama ya Kapeke arabasa kujwara kintu for today. Tomorrow ushange the guy from our village.
Na wachitire nenje.
Na wachitire. So wamubuza what is akugenti
Kapeke na wachida did it.
Waliwe
if Kapeke did it
top star na ngumbe top G.
Na yenda chikora
Kapeke koze
achitire. So actually turagendera hari abana creating those trends, then we jump on them. Thank you for that take. So ndaza hatia on Liz. I want you to let us know bits you've had bits here to Gambira, how actually these guys are jumping on trends of celebrities. You were amongst like your friends who are maybe girls. How do you see their fashions, like their fashion and streetwear maybe?
Okay, to me, Okunda people around here, Kigezi or Western region, like to copying people from Central, most especially celebrities. No, they were the other celebrity have like a wig or she's putting on something. The chako opinion away outside from another celebrity. Ni wenda ngo chijwale. So na friend wa yale bo chijile akubuza where did you get this from? So she has to ask you omugambira na oshanga cha trending
you get the trend, then you make it feel it.
I understand. By the way, we are talking about this thing to agambachi ntucho kujirango. We jump on the trends created by the celebrities. Arona kandika incident ko kushanga the celebrities, like mostly the other gender now, the females. You find the baby girl or the celebrity is actually on her thing of exposing the body, maybe some kind of body parts. She exposes like some part of the titties, or maybe she's exposing the waist and stuff. You get so it's to like we also jump on that. I think, but don't you think there are things we should jump on too? And there are things we should actually keep calm.
Yeah, unless we are controlled.
Like this region of ours, the Western region, actually at first, like you're trying to copy from the other one.
Criticizing.
People staring at you as if you stolen something.
They would be like, this kind of thing is
it's
bad.
getting common.
You can actually wear your pants and
you cannot it on you.
I understand.
That much. But at first, people could stare at you like people, what's
you
wrong?
pass like
These
on
people
they are on
people
their
long
own
ago.
stuff, but they now go on you.
Yeah.
They
You
start
know, these
jazzing
people
about
long
you.
ago they
like-
used to be like mwene nangu kandi kuyajura bati ya bumuyayi mwene muhara wa nangu kuyajura bati ya bumuyayi but for these days uho wajura bero bottom uho
Tino
wajura
kuri
fit
ho,
uho
tino
wajura
kuri
mini
ho
skirt
people
uho you put on your
have
pants
that-
and you feel
other
like you
things
want to move
yeah.
you put on and move. No one is even there to look at you.
No one is
But
giving
people will look at you.
fuck about anything.
We shall look at you. Then those ones to criticize, they will be there. As
Those
well.
ones to judge, they will judge. But for you, if you want to do something,
Do it.
you jump on it and do it.
Jump on it and be like you be the captain.
Koka, I have a feeling we can also create our trends, not actually basing on the celebrities. Nyonda hasa kumukomo kasheshe nje we bade nyende nda kukora yo ata ya pan like this. Instead.
But these guys are doing it. Gishange yagira ngo ngiye no.
Empare yanje ndi kujibaza ngagira jya mudisi.
Kagira jya mudisi. Ninga kagira ngo instead of nye kuza kusiba ndi kugira ngo ndi kujwara za t-shirt ngo ziriho kwa miliyoni nteke chanje
nteke chishwane chanje nyongera nyeziro mu street
nyeziro mu street ngite champion.
So abana by now I think they are starting also to be creative. Na wateka jire ngumani na nyendasa kubariyo na ende chishweta nchigure chine hoji njishareho mbe champion okwanje.
But even these people who are buying isati ze mikono mikingwa bakajitema ikasigara iri damage muri ukasigara
even the jean jackets I think that one is very comfortable.
They are trying to
someone
actually
buys
be
a
innovative
jacket
and
on high amounts of money
ajishare. Even one can buy 2 jumpers
like nanye by the way nanye I have experience. I also have that experience. I've ever done that. Nanye ngure yempare njikore mu damage ganje bupawire.
Yes, urabuiche ko ngorendo ngo feeling what you created as well.
What I have actually also created my own thing. Nanye nandikora wo mu street bajenguka kari kantu konka kukatari common like that.
Common kandi kali unique.
So now that's kind of innovation. Abana nabwe we are on that. Kuka harakandi kantu ka fitting and abana hati yandikora turi kujumpinga ali baggy stuff. Actually abana tiba tsajya bintu gya fitting like that.
On myaka ya we the whole like in 7 years back.
Yeah.
Okoshanga people are bari kurunda fitting inde mpale yajigura
ajifunze azacharana wanze
yajigwanis. Mostly this thing is most common with school going guys and ladies. Orashanga bamuhereza skirt ninga bamuhereza trouser chini baggy
and achikwati
I nangu achwate I like the headmaster of the former school I used
to be.
The man would get the trouser and he had the key. The key. Then he would be like,
you get removes all the
lady stuffs plus the original one. Then it becomes like a skirt one side. The thigh goes outside. You go and
by the way,
buy another trouser.
I think directors and the teachers of schools
that
also experienced that
himself. He was a serious champion. I loved him.
You're like you're putting your fittings. Now they cut everything.
Like it would be equivalent to a skirt.
Kokaro some other incident these days by the way. Oramangu nye like we used to actually put on fitting, right? Like to go jumping on that trend. Konkati oramangu rajwara next pare champ.
Utari kugeza okuronda fitting ajwire pale as if it is a legging.
You get as if it is a legging and stuff.
You know these are the things or shango muntarajwa leta yikugira ngo leta yingune kuzahambaga mutayinde kuza for somewhere ninga suit ine kuza somewhere hambaga abukwe yakushanga ibintu biri nkebyo ngo bya parties
ushange ngo nandi kuzaca kinyonyine kugenda jure suit leta ininga ge
orabuga ndongana ajure suit yeye iyo kusibamo just
yo kusiba streetwear. So ati ebitu abiro tureba mu gentle wear umwana we yandarajijwana nka streetwear.
Yeah. Kandarali smart.
Okoshango umuntu ari craving for a suit maybe alevile sama na in a suit for a function.
So sure nanyaka kura ndijira mu ndajenti
ngo suit neza function. Konka niko babiri kukisera.
Ndenda ngule suit nza hapati.
naza kuzapate ngumendetera ko kasuti kanje
suti yanje na nyembe ndi kujitaga
kunkataro incident eriho umwana arayikaraza apata jire cha udce yapo ari tori no cyo kumugambira
tia yagenda kumugambira the
guy is smart
kandi
ari mu street atire
suti
yeah kineta kukola but he's in suit
but we really good.
Yeah, I feel you guys. So konkana ati kirandeta hakandi kantu kutu ine by the way kugambao akantu ka influence yeji fashion and streetwear yitu then on the culture now. Don't you think itwe to rujire uga bintu gyaba culture to
that is what I just talked about.
Ora manda ikanda jwara yo damage yanje ndi kuja mungareba kanye west yarete G trend niyo ndenda kujumping ora ndakunda damage
actually to men to boys is impale mbuni gentles whatever nizijwarwa bache
for real kandi nageti munonga tiziri common like that turasishwara once in a while I think
ile hokoshanga people bashwide gentle banyabichi but these days tibili common with
they will get your trouser your jean trouser kuko wajizile ngo unakwata razor blade
mfikenda karaka mpani
we call it mpani. You go to visit your grandma in the village down there harvest
deep there
ora mukiko raze kubuza nkashimwana wanje wahirima nkahempale kuhira
and I've ever experienced that by the way
ora ikayo empale kera wagaho ora bitwaza
empale ora bagori gukora go burimo bwo kushanga birarugaho kumbe empale wajiguzire ni nabaso by the way sometimes by the way na za damage it's not like ngo abange ngo turagure ziwurire tuzesharire zinge turazigura like
damage
so rajigura damage nka wayikanga muzira kugira ngo nkashi obubwo burimo bwora koraga bura track empare nuga watogembo kumbe wajiguzire rinsa like that
wajiguzire rinsa wajiguzire no gusete buri hayi ko wakonzire ugira ngo eri mu damage that but which is also fine if you find it is giving you more so much comfort you can do it.
And by the way, this brings me now to the ladies. By the way, I love chilling with the ladies, and now brings me the damaged jeans. Now you know the ladies also jump on the pants and stuff,
and
as our ladies now they be having their damaging stuff or you get
the thigh,
most especially brown babe,
you get light skinned ones.
I saw a dark babe, a dark babe
with damaged pants, thighs out, some parts of
I was like,
what's
going
on?
Is this?
Yeah,
because the trouser was black, and the thigh was as well black. So it was like
you couldn't differentiate.
And you know me, as if my eyes are those skins, them and the skins, they are
actually they are unlike poles. They attract each other.
Yeah. So when I see a lady, I be like, this is a thigh, this is a trouser.
Okay.
So my eyes fail to differentiate
between the trouser
and the thigh. So I was like.
So the dark-skinned baby girl actually mashed you up.
I encouraged the dark-skinned girls to put on white pants,
which may be white damaged
pants,
such that we can actually
need to differentiate the thigh and the trouser. Don't mislead us.
I get your point. So about the thighs, by the way, these baby girls can expose in a bad style. I mean, like, you've been walking around, you've been in the streets, you see like some baby girl in the streets, and you'll be like, yo, this streetwear actually can lead you to do some unusual stuff or what?
They are not unusual stuff. It's just good sins.
Good things.
What are those
sins?
Good sins. So there are good sins and bad sins. Yeah, and actually, by the way, that also brings me to something called functional wear and church wear, like those kind of drips we put on going to church and now going to functions. You know, like we have already talked about the function stuff, like when you're having your your coat or your suit and maybe you can't actually take it to the function and you take it to the street. You get?
Yes.
So ati andikwebuza wotajile like your coat or the suit or okaza or mu church okagendo jire nkacha wood chawe okachitera.
Do you know that me mujode binyine tinajira ngo chine cha church chine chembaga chine cha street
birachitera every so nakugira ngo izo ndakusiba jure suit ndasiba njije so generation yitu techaine yo bwa muntu bwo kugira ngo munyowe ngunaza kuza church nyine kugenda jire
teyine choice
ngunaza kuzinanda ndayikanda ko ata rishwangora ikora ko ata yo damage yawe ngo kutaba bigambo za church
still wabasa kutokwata damage
ngora ronda something decent something decent right
but still not that very close that should be going to church.
I'm not getting you. They are very close that is supposed to go to church.
Close that they got used to go to church.
Maybe they
kugira ngo olenda kuza
gentle pants and
wajwarumshana nawo wajurachi for ladies wajwarumshana nawo wabuza bateka. But these days are jumping ali
I karabona yo ka dress ke kali gwasa kala stera freshest
gwasa kino siliti up to the end.
Kino wana street up to the ends of
the ends of where?
The ends.
Oh Jesus
you get
man is understanding.
Yeah.
After the ends, Afugenti I'm going to church.
Yeah.
For players, and she will go.
And
because oraze kumuleba jwire
Mukada take by the way. Ndateka even the old guys now bakachikwata kubi. It's not like you go to church ngu drip your abojire ninga gebishoro gera abojire in a big thing they are going. Maybe they always bring in this thing or distracting other.
Yes,
that's what we are talking about.
Other people around.
Because
when you go
to
church, so there is some lady casually something so transparent.
You were distracted
what,
as well.
No, wait. So when she was going to give
the offertory,
people stared at her. They were like, "Oh Jesus Christ!" Men
were like,
everyone,
not even men, but everyone was like.
Ladies were like, "Hey, this one is not." Men were like,
"Men were."
Not really, but people were not happy with the God.
I get
the ones that were not happy are the ladies.
No, I was there myself, man.
So everyone was not happy.
No.
But I think sometimes like
just all we need is just to make choice for things that should go to church.
I think sometimes we misunderstand this. We misunderstand this. It's just getting something decent. Something decent.
Something below the knees. Damage. You can go to church. Actually, there are some churches that
pants. You can't.
When you're a lady and you're allowed.
Many. By the way, some churches pants. I think they are there.
Over kubinga.
The ladies?
Yes.
For real?
There are some churches. Yes, there are some churches where you reach and the pastor or the reverend tells you.
The pastor for
you
the
can't
pastor
survive here.
For the pastor is well good to chase you, but the church, either the Catholic or the Protestant. Tebasobola okugoba.
Abate abo bo bali serious by the way.
Tebasobola.
The pastors might let you in.
Pastors they.
Yeah.
But when they preach, you must get
pastor when he is preaching, you can move out by yourself. Yeah, you move out by yourself, not them first chasing you. Hata kubinjire kuko jinda lazima.
Uragumiza
muyaje.
Ukaisha kutuisha.
No, not that though. Akajire kushoma. So, away from the church stuff though, koka be decent when you're actually going to church. Otafa kandi wagurika ukayikora najo arechi ngo turi kugira ngo ati ya generation need to stay in like the specific outfit for over specific events and stuff. Otafa waguruka ukajanda jo arechi na ikanganza church bade. Try to be decent. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. In a better way.
Yeah, still then talk about this thing of bars, clubs and lounges. You know this one knows better. You
No,
get it.
no,
You
I
can
don't know better, but for the little I know.
The little you're
Yeah,
exposed
that
to
one,
this.
the little you're
Yeah.
exposed.
Yeah, yeah, I can tell. So, toka Rugankaha, you're going for a weekend, you're going in a certain club.
For
and
an outing or a date.
An outing.
Yeah.
And mostly bars.
Can't take a muka Gomez on Temusana
Nze
Guanjenzo.
kuchitera mu bar.
Kuchitera.
Actually, unaenda ku zina when how are you going?
Na bueno basakuza yotazina but still
Nichirebeka.
it looks real.
But still, even if you can risk.
So umubara mwingine in some specific
Yeah,
outputs
Yeah.
in a bar. So you have to be putting buri buntu go ku
Kuja.
wari baby girl ine kuteka obura skaba
But
client.
still don't exaggerate the thing okashanga mbu.
Your body, the whole body is out.
Yeah.
I get.
But
It's
most
real
of them,
also.
me, I've been in bars since day one.
The body is always
Since
the
day one.
body is always out.
There was
Eh?
Every day.
Neda,
You're there every day.
when natandika okubeera nzekka nekati
Ova wano ng'ogenda mu bbaara.
ngenda mu bbaara
Okitegeera.
kubanga obujja bwe wewe buli ogendayo n'onyumirwa
Enjoyment.
okitegedde.
Yeah.
Ladies
In the bar.
in the bar
Bodies are out.
busudiya budemu busudiya
Okitegeera.
anti oyita kukaddenga
But not all bars maybe. But
bars.
But
If
let me
you say
tell you
bars,
this one.
then there are those ones. Not these local village bars.
No.
For those ones that
Serious
sell,
ones.
Those ones that sell warjia,
ekitoki. Na n'ekikije.
Those are not bars.
Those are
bars.
Eh. Turende bar eraguze mizinga eri serious.
Yeah,
Actually,
anyway.
ekyo kintu
Eraguza
ekyoshanga
bottle.
people
Ziri
bajira
serious.
omuntu buli aho
You know these bars of Kampala.
bakabikopa like they coped.
So nabwo nacyo
So
kirashaka
it was not common in
tureta
her region,
From
region yitu.
kirashaka
Yes,
tureta
they are
cyo kujambinga on other trends.
But I want to tell you this thing of Kampala bars. You get it in a bar, you find the lady is putting on a nika only, and she's
She's actually-
living,
she's
putting on a
actually-
bra. You know this kind of beach wear, but like the person wants to go in the waters. Now the person is in the bar.
They are
Same
actually
one.
stripping. They are the real
Yeah,
strippers.
they are real strippers.
You get.
Yeah,
By those ones are there maybe.
Na maybe bakushanga like bajire obukikanko omure iPads.
They even put like
Na baby ka bitali
stripping
common
poles.
but
Bazabu poru
Niko shange bali
around this side they are not very common.
Yeah. But
but still nibiza kuba common abo kuba nebe bikabi.
we jump on the trends. Naza kushanga
just
shanga
need
by
to
the
jump
way.
on trends.
We jump on the trends. We first wait for the other guys to put up.
Chombo nyenda basa kujira nikulakulana kozi tukaruga mu barabwa
Twaza mu baraza.
13 tuza mu
So actually to get more development.
It is just development.
Okama ojo muntu we bara munonga baba kuzarira mu bara simanyi naye yeah so away from the buzz, yes, now by the way, still on the buzz aka weno zokia actually still on the buzz teka here in our region twinemu those things like baby girl arasa kushanga jire nka artificial nyashi.
True.
Urabikera you na get fashion by the way
shange ayine we these ones
zakozere for falling ari kugeza aho zikora za
standing.
You get it?
Yeah. Chombo chira, that is the number one misleading point for old men.
Orizora manyango ori yangu buchari.
Not we the boys.
The old men.
We the boys we know where we belong. But there are those men that will be like umukazi owanje wo mubesi ya kozere sleeping
za
swati
za sleeping za tilizi za sleeping
nda kubona yo
akine
akozere dishes atomere that very gender
eyine artificial oshange waruga waka uri kugira ngo
waruga waka oyine cha woman wasiga bed of
wachakanze kuronda nyasha yito mu main
kuze kuronda something
nice.
So gwasa weke yo ndakushanga cha chuti che chijire for bums chisirire tits ziri pani ogumpa is laughing but
I understand.
You also know.
I've seen it actually.
You understand, you see. Today I was somewhere at the salon and someone showed me this nyash. You put them on
and you have a nice body.
I was like, hey, it is okay. Since I'm not going to buy it, and neither am I having a girlfriend that you put on.
It's okay.
Let them put
on.
And
to girlfriend, yachi show I still know manyata ide yashi. What we like.
Can you buy? By the way, can you buy it for your girlfriend?
Me? Do I have her?
Why are you single?
No, I later waka tukujira mbovu wajangu to ine girlfriend munono de charge so that was
no that's I was still shooting the marketing thing for her. So she had to tell me that these are nyash. So if at all you're talking about the nyash, these are nyash.
So something I always wonder about.
That they be big time. So the wigs and the what is, I was like, hey, it is okay. Let them put on nyash. They mislead those people.
Yeah. They mislead the other people, but it's not you. You're not in the trap.
I'm not. I know. I already know that here.
You already know, but there is someone who doesn't know.
So that is the same person I'm talking to right now.
That's the person who's gonna
be the person that is getting into the trap, and I am telling you this. Still, I'm not demoting the market of you
Nyasha,
people,
the ones who are sharing, who are actually selling Nyasha,
and who are as well buying. You will buy when you have your mentality. You know, also know that I want to
gonna work out.
I am going to trap someone. You get it?
Artificial bums
with the artificial big booty.
Yes.
And then you are not demoting your markets as well. Sell them, let them buy. Then things will continue moving.
Hari akandi kantu, by the way, tuchaja fashion, akandi kantu ka hari akantu ka balance tindamanya how to call it actually in English. To phrase it like that konka uramanya the other things kushanga nguwa empowered actually go down watch empowered kushanga go down ejo binde jompo I think our generation, by the way, it's fading out. I don't think ngabana bachashara those things
iwe torashanga kai ni
oragita yo tikujereta yo by the way it's not like ngweteka guys
emyaka keta idoke airway okoshanga people umuntu naenda jware asibe balance yajwara yabo wakabi but these days chilikuwaho
fading out mpora
yes. Actually I no longer see these people apart from this. When you migrate, someone say nguchi changu himuno kuyo umunyasharo mcharo kuta mutawo nazo kamuye muno bunyasharo echo chinde cyo kigumine muno so orashanga gai yakuriye mu village base elosiwa yakora migrations ya main so ejo main aijane what he used to hear about the town people because we arama
mu town barakora this
town people turakora ebimpa tunajwara balance tujebati when actually town people we are holy so orashanga we yaijana mentality kugira ngo
ngaba mu town ngeno bone bakashishikara kare nanye nyine kwijana shishiki nyigira
when we talk about fashion think maya na styles zishoche
na by the way that's old fashion like for real.
When I was growing up I could see these guys operating ishoche then I was like how comes abakazi ni bakomisha china n'abasija bakomisha but these days everyone is prating like
it is the same way as you would find the omukari omukazi tarjware mpare
konkati you jump on everything
but these days
but for prating it's another thing.
But printing is I think it's okay. Like by the way when you go in history like the old men used to braid their hair.
Be having hair.
I mean like did you see like Jesus's hair? Like maybe in the photos we see.
It's natural hair.
It's the natural hair. I mean, but you see, like it's not like it's only for the ladies to have the hair.
It's not only for ladies to have.
You can actually have your hair and be chill.
Even
but the
men
styling
can
and
have.
whatever for men, it could.
But don't you think the styling is different from yours though? Can I paint like you, like how you've painted right now?
Common, people do great.
Mostly
like actually like ladies.
Yes.
So these things are cooked.
Oshango munatire yoga plant buri actually buryo bw'abademu genyine o ninga boys bile yoga
I know one
the baby girls.
I know one around town here. For him he's so much even dangerous. He put it like this. For this one goes up and then this one
go down. Ko kama that guy is not like again jo fashion nayo abademu nayo.
Jo fashion nayo abademu newe ugatiye kabistiro. So true.
Tiaka. Konka tiya wadem. Konka painting is not
painting shaga. I can give you like an example that all of us know. Do you know Moplex? There's a top faded artist. Moplex is
the top faded
topest by the
those are your words. I don't know if it's
they
top
are my
faded or what.
They are my words.
Is it actually
top faded artist? In Kigeza and Kaba as well. Moplex has his hair. He plaits. Goes to the saloon, they plait.
Yeah. They actually also
the same.
What is it called? Is it called the drying? What is it called?
Bull drying.
Bull drying.
Yeah, the same as this one.
Why is it called bull drying though?
Just because
I don't know. It's how it should be called.
Yeah. So the man is having hair, and the man is okay with the hair.
Yeah, but I don't think there is any issue of having the hair like that.
There is no issue of a man having, and actually I'm praying as well.
I will also paint as well.
And piercing the ear.
No,
you can get shocked when you find some of the. Yeah, it's just like that. Piercing the ears also has no issues.
And
go on.
But for guys, piercing the ear, I see there's no big reason why you should be piercing the ear.
But that's fashion all. If you wanna, that's
but
your body,
okay,
by the way.
If you want
then,
to
by the way, yeah. And if you want to put that,
all along
it's your body. I mean, why?
Piercing should be at least one. I got a lady. She almost pierced
the whole ear.
The whole ear.
That's
what. And even this one. And even this one.
I know someone. She pierced each and every part of.
Like she pierced the whole. Everywhere.
Every.
And then even this here.
Yeah, I feel you.
Pierced here. I was like, we safe, Jenna.
But guys do a lot of shit. I mean, like about the fashion now, guys do now like the artificial surgery and stuff.
Yes.
Artificial surgery. Of what?
The face or the what you actually want some other kind of
face.
You change your face.
Changing your face it is okay, but then piercing is something else.
But it's all kinda like being innovative with your body. Maybe you be like me. I want to be like this, and this is my body. Kandi wanshanga mfungire pani.
At least wanshanga mfunge.
Yeah, but that's it,
but
man.
Still
like,
the style.
It's the style. You can go for whatever.
It couldn't be that way in real whatever. It couldn't be that way.
It has to be like that. You know, the world keeps it like maybe evolving and changing.
Evolution and something like development. When I see something new and it is trending,
it's development. So it's
because when we gather in it and we'll be like, yeah, this one has came. We embraced it. We have got to favor with it, and we are good to do with it.
But I think
call it development.
So it's some also kind of development to you. but I think like it's your body. I mean, it's your body. So
yes,
these guys can do literally like everything they wanna do is their body. I mean,
true
like
that.
Piercing the whole ear. If she's a baby girl, she's like, this is what works for me. Obushonshoreke nkabwa kandi Mr.
Still robaza kushanga mu bushonshoreke ubutumira wavuga. You feel much
it's you.
comfortable. It's you.
It's you.
But not everyone can do it.
Now I bring in this thing now.
Do it.
Ati kamkurete makandi kantu. Some of the guys baratina that araja unyotino yete kauta tu man ngwa ibi. Ngwera shasha ninga ngomubiri kijaba chitala.
Sijaba.
Konka tats, people are putting on tats, like they are putting tats on their bodies. I can also put tats on my body.
I was there at working. We who know where nyama za Sunday, some mzungu came. The mzungu had a tattoo. It was extra large.
Yeah.
It appeared
extra large.
It appeared as a T-shirt.
So
you're getting, because it started from here, came through, went down in the back up here. He was putting on a vest. The vest is the one that when I tried looking in the zooming sense,
you were actually seeing the vest.
I actually saw the vest is on the skin,
not
on the T-shirt.
On the T-shirt.
You thought it was top.
It was already.
You thought the vest is on the top of the T-shirt.
On top of the black T-shirt.
Yet it's the tat.
Yet it's
all over the body.
Because when I closely watched the man, there was some.
But that's some also kind of maybe art. These guys can do the art on your body, and it's fashion also.
Yeah. Which is okay okay for you people. You can
so it's okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
it's very okay.
But it's okay. Like if you can go for it, you can. If you can handle,
if
go
you can
for
manage
it.
Yeah. It is okay.
And it's not painful like they always say. By the way. It's not painful.
Even if you if you convince me like it is not, even if you say when you put it they will give you money,
you can't. You're actually
for some of your own reasons, but
you can't.
For your reasons,
for my reasons,
you can.
Yeah,
for real.
Can that be the reason why you're not having it right now? Oh, you
how
want it
sure
first?
You
If I don't it somewhere that we cannot see, and this tattoo should be put where you can actually see.
She will put maybe like where you can actually see. Right now she's still keeping it private, but that's good. Like I mean,
it is okay.
If you wanna go for it, go for it. Put that on your body.
Malcolm Tattoos is doing it well in town. They go there, check on him. He will put you tattoo. That's one my Malcolm Tattoos.
All right, so still on the fashion and streetwear. So, fashion, by the way, around here in the hills of Kabare. Nateka tituka jijezeho kuchi exploring munonga like the guys out there or in the in Kampala and stuff. Or kureba here by the way generation yitu tinkarebiremu guys bari kumanya charani like that. Ukano manya you can go the other side of Kila. You find like our generation, these guys are creating their own designs. Those guys around very serious.
Just because you don't move, or you either move but you don't move to their place. You don't know where they are located exactly, but the guys are there.
But those
so much creative. Get your sweater, you take it. It comes when it is your sweater.
I get.
And it is something like
I'm on this thing. Or kureba like this fashion. Like fashion stores the other side. Or ashanga wewenka. Are creating his own brands. Guys kids but around there, but creating actually brand like but creating a designs from scratch. But a cloth, but creating a designs. It's not like but changing or something. You get these guys are literally buying the cloth. They be innovative on the cloth. They be creative and create a design.
So it's as if we all buy those things and we start the same thing.
No,
it's impossible.
Not that.
Let them do it.
Not that. Now I'm bringing in.
It's possible.
I'm bringing in
that they will also buy.
I'm bringing in something like I've seen that outside of here.
Yes.
It's about the fashion.
But it is there. Even around it is there.
It's around. I'm not saying it's not around. I'm not saying it's not around.
Can do what you're talking about, that it is located in Kampala.
Now I'm talking about our generation. Quote me well.
Yes.
Those guys are old heads you're talking about. I'm talking about our generation.
Some is never there. They want people doing it. It is
by our
age.
I get. I get.
They're the same people that are changing clothes to get to release these things. They suit you. See something and you be like, this thing must be from Kampala. When it is actually from here, Kampala.
Are you interested? Are you all that interested in his fashion, kind of fashion and style?
Why not? Just because it is from Kampala, you
not
that.
I'm like your generation. Is that what you always put on? You always put on some stuff. I'm on our generation.
Yes,
these jeans, kids the other side are creating the jeans.
What has
from
failed?
The cross?
What has failed?
Me, I'm trying to be like, is it actually, are there issues that are making us not jump on it?
They must be.
Which kind of issues now?
That are making you not to jump on them?
No,
you're born around and the man is working from around. So you'll be like, hey, this man is working from around. I also put something from around.
Okay. Thanks guys for being with us on the Chill Side podcast. And I think what I can tell you, please, in whatever event you're going to go to, first try to analyze your fashion or try to analyze your style. If it's church, try to be decent. And other areas you can put on whatever the fuck you want to put on, because put some respect in church. All right, Mr. Beats, what are your closing remarks to the people out there? Abantu abagambira chi about our topic kugira barasa kwetu azabata.
And to you, the viewers of this Chill Side podcast, ndenda kusiga yande kubagambira ati ebintu bitwagambo nibi mwahulira biri straight from us. So mubigendereho at your own risk, ninga mubitabigendereho still at your own risks. Beats of Uganda agonegaraga mazina ganje every day here on Chill Side podcast. Tuliho na Liz.
Okay, my friends outside there, mujezeho kurebeka ngo at least one is somewhere genda n'omwendo gukumachiga where you going. Deka kudibana ozo mu office okagira kanjwa lenko likuzo mbala. Okagira ngo likuzo mu mbago kagendo shiro like you're someone going. Kubanka nkai. Mujezo okujwara je mujezo okwedesigning je I remain this issue here at Chill Side podcast.
All right. Kandi kokoli kutureba hano ya we 3 here, and we shall always be giving you vibes and giving you real stories, real talk and chill vibes.
Yeah.
So follow us on every social media handles of ours at Chill Side Podcast. Ozena YouTube, be subscribed to our channel, that's at Chill Side Podcast. Till next time, catch you here on Chill Side.
See you then.
See you then.
Tomorrow.